Hey blessed babes, thank you for tuning in to another video. This is a look I'm going to be showing you guys today. So we're going to go ahead and get into this look. You will need a pack of rubber bands and a pack of bobby pins. My client has regular Soft Locs 24-inch in color 1 or 1B. I can't really remember exactly. Now, I saw this style by another stylist, and I will be tagging her Instagram information below. So I'm going to go ahead and separate her hair into two sections because I am doing, two buns in the front. I want to make sure that I have, enough to go into the buns in the front and enough to go into the 2-strand barrel twist knots in the back, whatever you want to call them. I'm not too sure exactly what the, technical name for them are, but I'm going to call them like 2-strand barrel knots. That trending style that's going around that, everyone's doing right now. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I do the 2 strands. So you can use either 2 locks or you can use 3 locks. Honestly, it's whatever your preference is. I'm going to grab 2 and 3, for different locks because I didn't want to do too many because we took this style down right after filming. I just wanted to go ahead and try this look because y'all, this look was snapping on Instagram and I wanted to put my own little spin on it. So you see me grabbing 3 strands of locks, 3 strands twisting them together, and I'm going to match the length up to the other twist that I did, and then I'm going to fold them up, fold all the locks up onto itself, wrap down, and then wrap back up with a little bit that I have left and secure with a rubber band. So again, I'm going to, match the length up, fold them up onto themselves, wrap up, and then wrap down to secure the lock. This style is super easy to do. It's really just mind over matter, and you want to make sure that you have a good grip on the locks and a good grip on the knot that you're doing because it can unravel. When I first did this style, it was really trial and error, and it unraveled, and it was kind of frustrating. But honestly, guys, it's really just mind over matter. As long as you have, rubber bands, and as long as you have bobby pins, you're good to go. In the next couple clips, I'm just going to be showing you how I 2-strand and 3-strand twist her Soft Locs, pull it up onto itself, wrap down, and secure with a rubber band. I'm going to let you guys go so that you can just see exactly how I do it, and I'll be back once we start heading into the front. Now that we are done with the back, I'm going to turn her around and show you guys how I styled the front. Now, when doing this style, I struggled, y'all, because, I wasn't going off of anything besides the photo. I didn't know, how to style locks in this particular way at all. I was just going on a whim and just, doing some deep thinking on how exactly I wanted to style them, how many hearts I wanted to do, how many I may have needed to fit into the ponytail. There was a lot of adjusting, and just trying to figure out how to get it together, which is totally fine. You don't want to rush when you're doing anything that you haven't done before. You definitely want to take your time and just be patient with yourself. Trial and error is okay as long as the end result is what you were looking for. When doing this style in the front, I did use multiple duck clips, multiple bobby pins, just to make sure that I had everything nicely proportioned out. And even before I even started to, style her hair, I needed to make sure that both sides had an even amount of locks. I'm a very precise person. I like for things to look a certain type of way. I like for things to feel a certain type of way. I'm very particular about my work, my craft, very, 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 critical, sometimes of my work. So definitely just take your time and be patient with yourself. As you can see, I keep going back to make sure that both sides are matching up and that both sides are even. Then I'm going to go ahead and jump into doing her some, barrel twist with the knots on the end to match the back. Now, again, I'm grabbing 3 or 2 strands and I'm going to wrap them together, wrapping over itself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have one in my right hand and one in my left hand. The one that's in my left hand, I am going to cross over that with the one that's in my right hand and just follow up behind that with another lock. Keep twisting down, fold up, wrap down, and secure with a rubber band. Super duper easy. And when you're measuring, you want to measure the locks from the back to the front so that they're all even. Now we are done with the locks in the back on that side. We are going to go ahead and get started with the right side, which will be your left if you're watching this video. We're going to do double hearts, with a bun. and I'm using 3 rows of locks. There are 3 to 5 locks in each row for this bun. It varies, per head. So my client's head might not match your head or your client's head. So you just do it to your liking. I am going to scalp twist the locks down, each row individually. And then I'm going to secure them with a rubber band, or you can secure with a lock, which is my favorite thing to do. For me, I just feel like it's an easier takedown process than adding a scrunchie or adding a rubber band. So you'll see me scalp twisting by grabbing 2 strands and wrapping over itself and then feeding in another lock and continuing down until I am at the point where the bun will start from. And then I'm going to go and secure it so that it's nice and tight and in place. Again, you can use a rubber band or you can use a lock, which I'm about to do. I'm going to wrap it around, pull it tightly, not too tight to where it's super uncomfortable, but tight enough to where the bun will hold. Now I'm going to go ahead and get started with doing the buns. In a minute, you're going to see that I was completely stumped. I had no idea how I was going to, get this bun, get the hearts done, because I've seen them done, multiple different ways. But the way that I wanted it done, I haven't seen it. So what I did was I twisted in the beginning. I ended up twisting down the middle, and I separated the twist into 2 different sections with 3 locks. So in total, I used 6 locks that I twisted together and then separated. I ended up going back with another idea and braiding 6 locks together. And then you would use a clip to separate 3 and 3. And then with a group of 3, you would braid that down. And then with another group of 3, you would braid that down. And then you would fold it into the base braid or the base twist and secure with a bobby pin or with a rubber band and do it on the opposite side. And that's how you would get your heart. I really hope that I am explaining it in a way for you guys to understand. I really don't know any other way to explain it. The best thing that I could do is show you. I haven't seen any videos with anyone styling locks in a heart. And trust me, I've looked on TikTok, I've looked on Instagram, I've looked on YouTube. I couldn't find it anywhere. So you see me, you'll see trial and error. I don't mind showing mistakes, and I don't mind showing, how I get things done, because I feel like it's easier for you guys to learn that way, and it's easier for you guys to understand me as a stylist and as a creator. And what I meant by me not finding another stylist or, a regular person styling locks into a heart, what I meant was I didn't see, the actual styling being done. I saw the end result, but I did not see any styling done. Right here, you'll see me going back and undoing the twist that I did, and you'll see me braiding it down. Again, everything is trial and error, especially when you're just going off of the top of your head and figuring out what works best for you. So again, what you're going to do is you're going to twist rows down. So you're basically going to, intertwine rows down, and then you're going to secure it into a bun. You should have 6 to 8 locks per heart. I did 2 hearts, so in total you're looking at about 18, in total, the max, I would say. So right here, I am folding 1/2 onto itself, and then I'm going to secure with a bobby pin. And then I'm going to fold the other half onto itself, and I'm going to secure with a bobby pin. You can also secure with a rubber band when you're all done for, extra security. But again, everything is in the way that you are wanting it to be personally. What works for me might not be what works for you. So again, make sure you take your time and you critically think when you're doing advanced lock styles. And you got it, sis. Hey sis, we're back again, and now we're going to get started with the second heart. So with the second heart, you want it to be a little bit smaller than the first heart. You want to create, a 3D effect. So big hearts in the back, small hearts in the front. We're going to use 6 to 8 locks, and we're going to braid them all up together to, create that base point. And when it reaches the length that we need it to be at, we're going to use a clip, or you can just separate it yourself into 2 sections. So it'll be 3 and 3 or 4 and 4. And you're going to braid those individual sections down. And then you're going to fold it onto the base and secure it with a rubber band or with a bobby pin. And you're going to repeat on the other side. Wrap the locks that are sticking out at the bottom. You can wrap it around the base of the bun, or you can 2-strand those and you can barrel twist those. For this look, again, because we were taking it down right after, I really didn't want to do too much, so I just wrapped it around the base just to show you guys, how you would style, how you would do this style. Now that we are done with the second heart, we are going to secure it to the larger heart in the back with a bobby pin. Again, creating that 3D effect, that tower effect. You would use as many bobby pins as you need to make sure that it is standing up straight, not leaning, and perfectly, snug and secure together. We're going to repeat everything that we did on this side. We're going to repeat it on the other side. And right here, you'll see me just bending, maneuvering, finessing the hearts so that I can get the exact look that I'm going for. Again, I want to keep repeating this is trial and error to get to perfection, or whatever perfection is in your eyes. That's what we were going for. And then you're just going to repeat on the opposite side. When you're finally at the end of the style, you want to make sure that all of the stragglers, all of the loose locks are secure, and that the bun is tight, and that you have enough bobby pins in the bun and in the hearts to secure the style if they do decide to keep it in for, a while. Again, we didn't keep this style in for long. I actually took it out as soon as I got done. I just wanted to see if I could actually achieve the look, and I'm so thankful that I was. Thank you all for tuning in. Please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Bye.